We are under the... Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Chopped weakly to the left. And there's one gone to begin the evening. Edwin Encarnacion now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Right over the middle, knee high. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Gordon racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Hit on the ground to short. DeYoung's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So striding in, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. There's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call.
No balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sanchez goes to get it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Dozier.
Drilled down the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Harper.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Hoskins is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. Weak chopper up the line. But that one rolls foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
So a full count now. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Fastball in there for a called strike. Kershaw has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. 2 gone. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. Now at the plate, Eric Thames trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the back. From the stretch. And that one right down Main Street.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading off with a 51.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Didi Gregorius.
Hit hard up the middle. Dozier with a great stop. What a play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. Here comes the first pitch.
Kershaw.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is going to get there. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Charlie Blackmon 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Edwin Encarnacion will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gordon is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. In there, no balls on the strike. Severino on at first, nobody out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and this goes right past him. So stepping in, Brian Dozier, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. None out, runners at first and second. And he misses there, 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Brian Dozier is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the third.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there, that front door curveball. Just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. And their runners at the corners now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, save. Ready for another chance. Bryce Harper. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Harper.
Line shot to first, and there's one away. Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. DeYoung gathers it in on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. In now, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And there's a base hit on the line. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit. Striding in, Giancarlo Stanton. First time up, he went down looking. He's set, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with that, so that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Hit hard to third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. Digging in, Eric Thames. First offering on its way. Turned on down the line. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. He hit the corner and tries for third. Thames takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. Standing in, Cannon Slugger comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit down the third baseline, and he is in there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. But one's all they get as the run scores. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Severino. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Digging in and looking for more, D. Gordon. He singled his last time up. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Severino is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Brian Dozier, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. High in the air out to center field. Gordon is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw to second, and they get him. So the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Pulled toward right center field. Dozier shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line hard to the left side. Foul. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to left field. Stanton looking up. And it's gone into the monster seats. Here's Bryce Harper now. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first. So a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries so far. Skied into straightaway right. Harper back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. 2 out, nobody on. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll just make the tag himself in the... Ready for another shot now. Edwin Encarnacion, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Hoskins going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bounce it to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Paul DeYoung. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. High and deep to left center field. Blackmon going back to the track, and it's off the green monster. And he'll pull into 2nd here with nobody out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Eric Thames, 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into center field, line drive, base hit. He's in at 2nd safely, as a run will score on the play as well. Ready once again.
Number 13.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from 2nd. And he'll make it up to 3rd safely here with 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Luis Severino. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Kershaw take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Here's D. Gordon now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pulled toward right center field. Dozier is there for it, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1, here it comes. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Popped him up. Slugger waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that misses low and away, ball 1. Now the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gordon moves over, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hard hit ball to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired.
It's time.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
Wow, I love to watch a guy who's not afraid to move a hitter's feet. You work inside like that, all of a sudden guys aren't likely to dive out over the plate.
Hard hit toward the hole. Gregorius showing off the range. And that's the first out. Riding in once again, Bryce Harper. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Harper. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Gregorius moving to his left. And the inning is over. Here's Didi Gregorius, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. On attempt misses. The throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. This is hit the other way out toward left field. DeYoung takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Liner toward right center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeYoung. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded to Dozier for 1. On to Encarnacion, but it's too late to get them both. Stepping up now, Eric Thames, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Ripped on the ground to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit. The throw to third. And he's safe. So striding forward now, Cannon Slugger, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Justin Smoke will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Slow little grounder left side. He'll come to the plate with it, and he is safe at the plate as they open things further to 6-1 now. Here's D. Gordon now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Billy Hamilton will come on now and pinch run here. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to left field. Stanton coming on. 2 down. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. At the plate, Brian Dozier. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Thames at third. Slugger over at second. Hamilton on at first with 2 down. Tapped out in front of home. On to Encarnacion at first, and that Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer. Foul, strike one. 0-1, here it comes. Now Edwin with a swing and a deep drive to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. And now Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Bryce Harper.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the ninth. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Count still at 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Soft liner to the right side, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Here now is our final line score.